What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. So in continuing our build series with our Peavey Predator Strat copy, we've already got the body taken apart, we've got everything gutted in that, it's just down to the body. Now we're moving on with the neck. So we're going to clean this fretboard, get the frets actually polished up a little bit, get this nut removed, clear out the headstock of all of its gear. So without further ado, let's get started. So I'm just going to clean the neck with just a damp rag, nothing special, just to get this grime and just junk that's just built up over the years, just to get that off. Okay, so just doing that, it's made a huge difference, just in feel and in look. I don't think you can really see on the camera. It's just a lot more glossy. It just feels so much better. It feels clean because it does have like a film. I've got these last few to go, but they just don't feel. They have some type of film on them, just from dust and grime, just sitting in a shed for years, not being played for years. So just all that buildup. We'll get this clean. We'll finish cleaning this up, and then we'll hit the frets. We'll start polishing those off. All right, now that we've got the neck cleaned up, we can move on to the frets and start polishing them. And man, I gotta say, just cleaning this neck up makes it feel 10 times better. So we're gonna start polishing up the frets with my little homemade protector fingerboard. It's just my Barnes & Noble card that I cut up and added a space. That way I can, throw it on a fret, protect my board there. So start with this guy, and I'm just using some Super Zero steel wool, some super fine steel wool. I got it from Walmart, and then I've just cut it up into little pieces. That way it's just more manageable. And I can already tell a difference, huge difference. Let's see, I don't even know if you'll be able to pick that up on the camera. Probably not. Although picture up, that way you can see it. Huge difference. Huge difference. So I'll finish doing the rest of these, and then we'll come back and we'll start taking off the hardware. Alright, that's nearly half the fretboard, and it is night and day. I don't know if you can tell, but we've started here and worked our way up. So from here down is not done. I don't really know if you can tell, but yeah, it is night and day. So that looks good. So we're gonna knock out the rest of the fretboard and then move on to the headstock. Let's go. Okay. We are done polishing. Wipe off any excess. Okay, guys, it's a brand new day. Last night did not go as planned. Yesterday was Thanksgiving, so everything was awesome. I hope you guys had an awesome Thanksgiving. I hope everybody's having a great Black Friday. You're finding some amazing sales. I'm not one of those people that like to go out and shop on Black Friday, just the crowds, and it's not for me. So that's where my wife and family are right now, shopping. I thought I would finish this video. Last night we had a lot of things going on with it being the holiday. We have a long family tradition after Thanksgiving dinner. That night we usually put up the Christmas tree, so that's what we were doing. So I had to cut the video short, but in the video we made a lot of progress. We got the fingerboard, fretboard, whatever you want to call it. We got that cleaned off. Everything feels, oh my goodness, it just feels so good. The entire neck just feels amazing now that we got it cleaned off. Got that film, just that dust and grime wiped off. We got all the frets polished. They look absolutely amazing. I don't know how well you can see those in the camera. You can see a little bit of a shine, but you can see that the fretboard just shine. It's got its gloss. It's got a glossy look to it, which I like. A lot of people don't like glossy necks and everything, but I personally like them. They slow you down a little bit, but that can be remedied with certain things. But I think everything looks perfect. This is exactly where I want it. All the frets, they feel nice. Fingerboard feels amazing. I don't know how much I can stress that. We're actually not going to round off the frets because there's really no fret sprout. There's not any at all, to be honest with you. Everything feels very nice, very smooth. So we're not going to do anything there. We're not going to sand anything because it's good. We don't need to. So we're going to move on to the headstock. Take off all this hardware and then get this nut removed. So first things first, let me grab a screwdriver. Should have had all this stuff ready to go. Okay, so let's start with the easiest things first. Let's get the truss rod cover taken off. You'll have to excuse me if I keep looking towards the door over there. I'm expecting a package any moment now, and you'll see that later. Okay, so that is not what I expected to find. Man, that truss rod is way down there. It's crazy far down there. It's not what I was hoping for. And you can really see that. You can really see this shine. I know I'm trying to show you the truss rod hole, but the fretboard, fingerboard, it's amazing. But yeah, it's got a rectangular hole, and then the truss rod is way down there. Way down there. That's different. But that is also kind of disappointing because I was hoping to not have to put a cover here. Because I know most Strats, they just have the nice little circular hole, and it just looks nice without a cover on it. This, on the other hand, you can see where the wood has aged. And that is an ugly hole, so we will have to reuse this cover. Not what I wanted to do, but what we will have to do. I mean, yeah, I could just leave it open, but I don't. We'll see. We'll see later. I don't know what I want to do. I will need another screw because this guy's rusted pretty badly. As well as this string tree, it is it's definitely seen better days. And I believe he may be stripped out. really do hope that is not the case. Let's try a different bit. Yep, we're working it out slowly but surely. There we go. That's also different. I've never seen that before. Looks like they put like a, oh good lord, I don't know, like a spacer for the string tree to sit the proper height. I would assume that's what that is. Got that off now. Let's get these tuning knobs. The string tree, I think I may go back with a Graphtec. I've heard good reviews. I think that's probably what I'm gonna go with. And these are coming off super easy. So I'm just gonna take the rest of these off and then we'll come back. Okay, so these will already come out. Yeah, so they'll come out. I just didn't pay attention. I thought there was a nut holding them, but it's just bushing. So we'll have to get that out later. So they'll already pop off. I'm having trouble with some of the screws. They look very stripped, so I'm gonna have to figure out how to get those off. So I'm gonna get the rest of these off, and then we'll come back. All right. So, headstock is clear of most of its gear. So two of them were they were completely stripped out. I don't know if they had been tried to be removed before. Tried to be removed? That doesn't sound right. I don't know if someone tried to remove them before. And just stripped out the screw because there's a little Phillips head. It's a tiny Phillips head, and it's basically just a circle. So completely stripped that out. So what I did was I got the smallest flathead that I could and just tried to dig it into the cheap metal. Because that's what that's what it looks like, just cheap metal. So extremely, I don't know. Not dense. The opposite of dense. The word eludes me now. So now all we have left are the bushings. We're going to get the bushings out and move on to the nut. I don't really have an idea of how I'm going to get these bushings out. I do have some punches, so I'm going to try those and see if that works. Some brand new punches. Might have hit the jackpot. And we did. Perfect. I knew I bought these things for a reason. Yep, these work absolutely perfect. Yeah, so all I'm doing is, I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but there's, I got no idea how I'm going to show this. Yeah, I'm just basically putting on the little lip that's inside the hole. There's a lip there. and just pushing down. So, well, that one's gone. Just that lip right there, that is back up in the hole, and my goodness. So I'm basically just getting it right there on the lip, pushing out. Simple enough. It's not damaging it. I hope. I don't think it is. I mean, I don't see where this would damage it, because these are coming out extremely easy, super easy. I was expecting a little bit more resistance. They're not even. I don't even think that they're a metal. I think these are plastic. They feel plastic. If they are metal, they're extremely. No, these are plastic. Yeah, they're plastic bushings. That's yeah, they're plastic. So we have all the tuning heads off, all the bushings. One fell down there. I don't want to throw them away. Well, I'm not going to use them. I'm not going to reuse them, but I can use them on something else down the road if something falls in my lap. What size punch was this? This is a 1/4 inch punch. So, if you have a PV Predator and you're trying to remove your tuning heads, a 1/4 inch punch does the trick. All right, let's get this nut off, and we will be done with the neck. So I know we may have to refinish a few spots. I mean, maybe. But the headstock is extremely scuffed and scraped, and it's got red paint from where the previous owner was trying to repaint the body from nicks and everything like that. Here's the body. So you can see here, like, there were nicks put in it, and he just got red paint and tried to touch it up, and I guess got some on the neck. So we'll have to figure out how to get that off. Shouldn't be hard, just sand it, but we'll have to refinish it. But yeah, it's coming along. I think this neck's going to be amazing. It's not extremely thin, but it is a thin neck, and I love thin necks, and it's going to be super fast. Because I know I said that it was gloss. I don't really. It's the actual fingerboard itself is like a high gloss. The back is more of a satin feel. If it may look a little glossy, but that's just from where it's been worn in, which is exactly what I like. And I just think it's going to play extremely, extremely fast. It's got a flat radius. I don't know what the radius is. If I had to guess, I don't want to guess. It's an extremely flat radius, like 12 inch. I don't think it would be anything lower than 12. Yeah, that's because it's really flat, really flat. Not completely flat, but it's fast. So it's going to be fun once we get it done. Now we just need to get this neck or the nut off. I did have a box cutter somewhere around here so we can cut this guy, because I don't think that he will just pop off. No, he's got some, he's kind of glued on there, so I will be back. Okay, got my razor knife, razor blade. I'm just gonna make a few cuts, a few small cuts, nothing crazy. I'm gonna make sure we're not messing up our fingerboard. Just a few cuts to break the glue. Pliers, and hope this guy comes right up. Yep, didn't budge one bit. That's what I was afraid of. Not budging one bit. So, next step. Okay. So after a very long, tedious, and painful process, we finally got this nut out, and it was, I mean, they put way too much glue, but we have an issue. We have a problem now that I don't necessarily know if I can fix. So, I mean, there's the nut. You can still see all the glue residue on it. I mean, they just... And so, in taking it out, we chipped this piece of the neck off. So, I have no idea how we're going to fix that. I do have some wood glue, some crazy glue, or whatever you want to call it, that I could just glue that back on and then throw some finish over top of it to hold it on. That's the best option that I can think of. I do have a local luthier here in my town that I could take it to and see if he has any ideas. I may do that just for second opinions, but that is no bueno. That sucks. It really sucks. On the bright side, everything is cleaned off. Everything is good to go. The neck is clear. The guitar is clear. Next step, sanding down that guitar, figuring out what color we want to paint it. I was thinking, and I've already mentioned this, like either like a Daphne blue or a blush pink. That would look really good. But then I thought white. White would look really good, especially with the aged wood and the aged pick guard and knobs and everything like that. That would just look really good. But I'm not going to do white for a reason you You'll know later. You'll understand why later. So pink or blue, I don't know. Still deciding. But that is it for this video. Thank you for watching. If you have any comments, please put them down below. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. And if you would like, subscribe. Alright, see you guys.